All right, everyone, welcome to Out and About. You may be noticing a new camera angle. That is thanks to Kelly Keegs, my new residency, my new co-host in residency, and I'm very excited about it. But thank you for doing this. But we do have to address something because a lot of people in the comments, they had some questions about your pronouns, so they wanted to know.
Are they? Oh, I'm sorry.
Even say
I thought
I
was femme presenting very obviously.
I go, now your pronouns. If you want to clear that up,
my pronouns are she, her,
okay,
and
good.
she, her, and bitch. I think are
that bitch and
yeah.
shut up, skank, which is what you said.
Listen, and I am first of all, Pat. Thank you for having me, back,
Yes.
and for this. I was thinking to myself how I would describe this residency, and I would like to compare it to the likes of Adele, where it's happening. You're just not sure when or how long or
right.
how often or whatever, but it's happening, and I'm very happy to be here. And but I will say that there was a very
very nasty woman.
Very
on the
nasty woman, a piggy, if you will,
Yes.
not to quote Trump, but a piggy who needs to be quiet.
Yes.
Some lady, a naysayer in the comments saying that, that the show's going to shit. You're having me on. I'm a Taylor Swift freak, blah, blah, blah.
Which is, you are a Taylor Swift freak.
True.
For sure.
But hello, I got a podcast about it. I have to be a little
Yes.
bit. But so I told her to shut up, skank. And
Which is insane.
But here is what I was about to
Insane.
say is like, yes, while I have the Taylor Swift show, I so was looking forward to coming back on here, and I love being on here because I get to talk about other things. And
Right.
It's been a while since I've gotten to really talk about other things,
Right.
and kind of showcase my personality outside of Taylor Swift. So
This is a showcase,
just
first and
as good-
foremost.
this is about me actually,
Yes.
but it is just as exciting for me. So thank you for having me,
Of course.
and hopefully everybody will, be excited about it.
I would hope so too. Do you notice I shaved my face for the show today?
Yes, you look very clean shaven. You actually look very handsome today.
Thank you.
I love your outfit.
Dandy
I love this
Del Mar.
shirt. Oh,
Mott and Bow. I believe these are called Rebooks.
I haven't heard about Mott and Bow in a really long time.
It's the best. Well, I got them.
Yeah.
I was like, they make your butt look big, the jeans.
Yeah, they
and then
do.
I got them, and shocker, it didn't work.
Right. Well,
On my butt.
you're not. You can't. We can't all be heated rivalry. Okay. Which I did watch the latest episode.
Oh my God, we're gonna get into Heated Rivalry. It was unfuck. I mean, do we just want to? Actually, no. I got to ask you about your trip before that.
Yes.
Because I had a great weekend. It was a lot of fun. But you were in Missouri.
Yes, I was.
The launch of the DraftKings Sportsbook in Missouri.
Yes. Shout out to DraftKings, now available in Missouri.
That's right. And you went there with Gia. You went to a Chiefs
So we went to
game?
the Chiefs game. We were in Kansas City,
Okay.
Missouri. We went to Arrowhead. DraftKings brought us. We were brought to like the Ford tailgate. They had a like this luxury tailgate thing all set up.
Yeah.
There were like couches and a little fireplace outside, and you could go inside to get in and out
Did you
from the
hate?
cold.
Be honest. Did you hate it?
No,
It seems
honestly
very
loved
outdoorsy.
it.
It seems very.
No,
we love DraftKings.
It was
Camping.
basically glamping. Like it
Oh,
was
okay,
not. It was
good.
very chic. Like
Yeah.
the only thing it was at the space where it was like a really nice trailer that you could sit in, and it had glass all in the front, so you could still see what was going on in the tailgate.
Yep.
And then there was also a TV inside. You could watch other games, but there was booze and food and anything you could have wanted. Only problem for me that I didn't even run into is
You're
that
not
a porta
drinking
potty.
because you're pregnant.
Yes.
Which
and
is
this
what
is
we're
my
here to
big
announce.
announcement.
Yes.
And yes, I am with child. No, I'm not. And I was drinking, but only slightly because
sorry to hear that.
Well, I was, I felt on the clock. I didn't want to
Yes.
be hammered and,
Right.
doing work for our best friends at DraftKings. But the only thing was that there was a porta potty there, was the only
Ew.
bathroom source. So I didn't pee the whole time.
You didn't. But
But
did you go number 2 at least?
yes, I did. I made sure to take care of that.
There is this is the most disgusting thing. There is a guy who has an Instagram, and his entire Instagram is cleaning porta potties,
Oh,
like
no.
vacuuming shit out. And
Oh,
I
that's-
can't stop.
oh,
It's
no,
so
no,
foul.
no.
It's so disgusting.
You know
but
what
I would imagine a Missouri porta potty.
Yes.
You got all that barbecue.
Ah.
You got the cold weather.
Ugh.
Maybe some nerves involved.
No,
It's
I'm like
probably
really gagging.
not the
I'm
great.
really gagging.
Were the Missouri men attractive?
No, not at all.
They're not. You don't
Well-
want a Falstaffian pig.
No, it's not. I said this about the city and everyone that we encountered who like lived there, worked there, whatever.
I was making sure we're
Yeah, they're
recording.
both
We're
on.
good.
They're
Yeah,
both
yeah.
on. Or at least I see ours is on for sure, and
Yeah,
they're
you're
plugged
good.
in. The people of Missouri, anyone that we ran into, service wise, Uber drivers, etc., lovely. Everyone was
Right.
really, really sweet, kind. Everybody was wearing Chiefs gear. I said, like, it must be a prerequisite. You have to be a sports fan to live in Kansas City, Missouri.
Right.
But I did not see any men at the tailgate or otherwise that turned my head.
Now, are you
Nobody
trolling
was
for
turning.
cock while you're at the tailgate?
You know, I wouldn't
Is
say
this what
trolling
you're talking
for
about
cock.
on Taylor's Taylor Watch?
Well, I left this part out. I left
Okay.
this part out on Taylor Watch. But no, I wasn't exactly trolling for cock, but I was certainly peacocking
Mother was on the
myself.
move.
Mother was on the move, and I was getting all kinds of attention. I did a hula hoop. I ran up on stage to do a hula hoop competition that I was great at. And then I also, DraftKings had this thing where you like jump and catch a football, like you're supposed to catch a pass or whatever. And I did that. I thought I was going to break my shoulder.
I was gonna say that's the least. When
Those are
we
the
had
things.
we filmed something here maybe a couple months ago, and I accidentally bounced a ball. Was it off of your head, or was it off of someone's head next to you on the couch?
Was it?
I was next to Pat Beverly, like throwing a basketball in the air. We were shooting like some.
Oh,
beer
Ray.
thing.
You hit Ray in the head.
That was the most mad I've ever seen you in my entire
No,
life.
I
You
can't.
and Ray. I was like, oh, sorry. You were like, I was like, Jesus
Listen,
Christ.
you sometimes if you get hit in the face with a ball, like I that is one thing about Barstool that I would say sometimes irks me, and
The sports
the
aspect.
sports part, and why I was like low key happy when people went to Chicago, because I feel like the most rambunctious of us all went to Chicago.
Yes.
And so you don't really have to worry about balls flying around and hitting you in
Right.
the face anymore in New York, and that is a relief. So when I see those things starting to happen again, I get PTSD about like
You get
sitting at your desk and
flashbacks.
trying to work and getting knocked in the head.
It's
and Ray is
crazy.
so tiny, and she got nailed in the face. with
She did. She got
basketball.
smoked. Where the hell has she been?
I'm not sure. She's doing a little newsletter thing, I think,
Okay.
which I do like. I respect a newsletter.
Yes, we like the
and
hustle.
yes, and I do think they're recording today. They were recording in there, so I'm not sure. But
bad.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know her very well, to be
I don't
honest.
either.
I like her TikToks though. I think she has a similar temperament in the way of like I like how she just bitches about everything, because I want to bitch about everything.
Does she bitch about everything?
Yes, it's always something, and I like that. I think that's funny.
love that. Guys, quick break from the show to talk to you about Game Time, except this week we're going to talk to you something that's a little bit different from our usual Game Time talk, and that is the 12 Days of Game Time, which we are into right now. It means they're giving away prizes every single day with a $5,000 grand prize at the end. And if you still haven't entered the 12 Days of Game Time, you can go to 12daysofgametime.com. It's free, and it only takes a few seconds. And this season, Game Time is celebrating the moments that made people fans, and that they have been enabling those moments for 12 years now. I have so many memories of concerts and sporting events that I absolutely love, going all the way back to when I was a kid and I had to give up Halloween to go see Michael Jordan play the Celtics at the Boston Garden. I still think about that today. Going to games, going to concerts creates core memories for yourself. It creates core memories for your kids, and Game Time wants to be a part of that. And these are the type of moments that Game Time is celebrating. So if you want to get in on those prizes and that $5,000 grand prize, go to 12daysofgametime.com today for a chance to experience one of those moments. All right, guys, one more quick break to talk to you about AURAFRAMES. It's the answer to every holiday gifting moment. Never struggle again to find the perfect holiday gift. I got AURAFRAMES for everyone in my family last year. They absolutely love it. You can share videos and photos effortlessly straight from your phone all year long. So if you don't want to text your parents, you don't want to text your brother, your friend, your sister, whatever, upload some photos to their frame, and it's going to be a lovely little surprise that helps keep you guys connected and reminds them that you're the best gift giver on earth. And like I said, you can also preload photos before it ships, so you can keep adding them anytime, anywhere. Gift boxes included. Everything, every frame comes packaged in a premium gift box with no price tag, which is good. Very classy. Don't wait. Win the holidays with AURAFRAMES. I'm telling you, I cannot recommend this enough, especially for your parents and your grandparents. It is an awesome gift. It's affordable, and for a limited time, save on that awesome, perfect gift by visiting auraframes.com to get $35 off AURAFRAME's best-selling Carver matte frames, named #1 by Wirecutter by using promo code OUT at checkout. That's AURAFrames.com, promo code OUT. This deal is exclusive to listeners, and frames sell out fast, so order yours now to get it in time for the holidays. Show the show support by mentioning us at checkout. Terms and conditions apply. One more time, auraframes.com, promo code OUT, $35 off. Best gift ever.
So yeah. So,
I went to Missouri one time to
you
do
did?
Caitlin Bristow's live show with her.
Oh, fun.
And, oh my God.
love Caitlin Bristow.
It was boozy.
Oh,
and
I'm sure.
It was fun, but
I'm sure.
holy shit did we get drunk. But I haven't been there since, and I don't really, I guess, plan on going back.
You know what? Yeah, me too. I'm like, if they want to bring us back and whatever, of course I would love to go. But now the rumors are like Travis is going to retire and blah, blah, blah. And so I don't know how
The thing is,
much-
I don't do like food tourism. I just don't like call
depends
me
on
old
where I am.
fashioned. It's like I'm not gonna get all jazzed up about like fucking barbecue in Missouri.
I was
or
jazzed
Texas.
as fuck about the barbecue I had.
Was it that
I'll
good?
tell you what, it was delicious.
All right.
The barbecue that I had, we went to Q39. The barbecue I had was better than the steak I had that night. I
Really?
had like boneless ribeye, wagyu beef, like marbled, whatever, and it was exquisite.
Okay.
The barbecue was better. Like I'm still thinking about the barbecue.
Damn,
It was
fell
like
off the bone.
brisket. No, it's already pre-cut, like cut up, sliced brisket and burnt ends, and it was like Angus beef, whole
What are
thing,
burnt
mac
ends?
and cheese. It's like the ends of
That's
the
like a
fat
bro
that are
food.
cut off and like
They're burnt.
burnt a little. Yeah.
Okay.
And so they leave them in there, and so you get a little more of a like char taste to it.
Oh.
And wow, was it good?
Good?
Like, and it came with some mac and cheese that had like garlic
All right,
and it was
that does
delicious.
sound good.
Some apple slaw. No, you would look. I'll show you. Look.
Some slaw for the
Some
pigs.
slaw for the pigs.
I'm just not really like I'm more of a sustenance guy lately.
Yeah.
I'm doing this new thing where I just go to bed starving every night. I've done it for
That's
a
a
week.
great way to lose weight.
I've done it for a week. I have an 8-pack.
And as soon as you feel faint, you eat a cube of cheese.
No, I have an 8-pack. I've done it for an entire week.
Look at that.
Okay, this does.
I
look
mean, it
good.
was so good.
Yeah,
it was
this looks
so
heavenly.
good. That was by far my favorite meal there. And I'm just a
do have
brisket
good
girly.
food.
Yeah, like it's good.
Yeah.
I would love though to be able to eat for sustenance because I'm the opposite. I am a little bit of a food tourist. Yeah. Can
Oh,
people
this
say?
looks like this is like lunch, lady.
I know.
This looks like it was made by a lady with the arms. that
And it
go-
was-
It's like
I hope
grandma's.
it was, by the way.
grandma's about to cook one of the things.
And I hope
Yeah,
it
oh my
was. I hope
God.
she had those wings flapping.
Yes.
But I would say I am also not like, or no, that's opposite. I'm trying to be less of a like need the food to be good. I would like to just eat for sustenance because it would take a weight off my shoulders. Like every time I go to order something,
Oh, it's
lunch,
it's the
dinner,
worst.
Oh, what a burden.
Sometimes
Order
I'm
for
so
me.
hungry I can't even. I'm like I don't even want to eat. I'm like it's
exactly
too much.
how I feel. I have
New
to
York
wait
City is
until-
out of food.
Everything's. What is that about?
Every time,
Why
it's
is-
definitely like not, but every
But
time
it
it's like
kind
I
of
eat the same
is.
things all the time.
Yeah.
and I just need to go. I'm trying to get like in shape.
We got to go out. We got to go out to restaurants more because I
Yes.
think that's what's happening. I think we're falling into this pattern of trying to order food, and the ordering options are just not good anymore.
Yep.
Oh God, we got to go out.
I'd like to go out. I'll go out to. I go out with I have a little supper club with my friend Mrs. Dow Jones, and then our
Yes.
2 friends, and we go out.
get very
like
jealous of
once.
that, by the way.
You got to come once every
will.
couple months. We go out, and we go to these really like fancy,
Of course.
really nice dinners. But that's not really sustainable.
What's the latest one you went to? You went to a really good spot.
Zzz's?
No, Teresi.
I did Teresi.
Teresi, which was my
It's the
favorite
best meal I've
meal
ever had in my life.
My favorite meal in New York right now, by far, like by a mile, Teresi,
Yeah.
if you've not been. But it does, I would say, most of the places now try to incorporate an experience as well. Like they don't, it's not only the
Yeah.
food, it's the service, the show of it all. And sometimes I'm in the mood for that and sometimes I'm not. So
Right.
it just totally depends. But
Did you gamble while you were in Missouri?
yes, I did,
did.
you know, and I should look, I am pretty sure we lost. I lost my whole thing because the Chiefs were not great.
I do want to hear about that because we have the
What a
Big Sleigh
loss.
Parlay part
Ooh.
2, week 2.
Another big sleigh parlay.
Coming up, and just as a quick reminder, the Big Sleigh Parlay, all you do, I'm going to post mine, we'll make a clip out of this,
Mm-hmm.
is choose a bunch of teams that are heavily favored to win until the odds go the other way.
Exactly.
String together 5, 6, 7 of them. Put in the bet. Super easy to do. Super approachable. Do you want to hear what my Big Sleigh is this week?
Yes, I do.
Bucks, Pats, Jags, Bears, Eagles, Cowboys, Rams. Just bet all of them to
Love
win.
it, love it.
Plus 728. $5 will win you $41. Easy peasy, big sleigh parlay. You're gonna be able to talk to all the guys in the living room. You're gonna be you're gonna be a pick me if you pick this.
Sometimes you can lean into the pick me of it all, and you won't feel that way. It's like this is
Right.
the moment where you can be a quote unquote pick me. But
Yes.
you're just having fun and insert yourself into the situation. Get those boys to be paying attention to your big sleigh parlay.
I love it. The big sleigh parlay. One touchdown can change everything. The crowd, the momentum, the game itself. It never gets old. Feel that same rush with the DraftKings Sportsbook, an official betting partner of the NFL, where every touchdown could bring you closer to cashing in. With DraftKings Sportsbook, the action's in your hands. First touchdown, anytime TD, live bets. Every play, every snap, every game matters. And Missouri listeners, if you were there at the game, you saw Kelly Keegs, or you just live in Missouri and you're cooking up some barbecue in your house, we are live in the Show Me State. If you're a new customer, bet $5. We're going to give you $200 in bonus bets instantly. So when your team hits the end zone, you could hit the payout, download the DraftKings Sportsbook app, and use code ABOUT. That's code ABOUT. Bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets. if your bet wins. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Now that's called integration, dear.
And that's called integration. Shout out to DraftKings for real. They really
best.
pulled out all the stops for us. And I will say that we did our Taylor Watch parlay and we lost 3 out of 4 legs because we had the Chiefs money line. No, it's crazy. We had the Chiefs money line. We had over 270 passing yards for Pat Mahomes and Travis Kelce anytime touchdown. Very sensitive subject, Travis Kelce.
In what
bad
sense?
He just played badly, and he missed. He dropped me 2 big drops that were bad. His last play was a drop, and then the game ended. And also the rumors and conversations right now are all centered around, is he or is he not going to retire this year, his 13th year?
How old is he?
He's 36. Just turned 36.
Such a fucking loser.
I know. Same.
He's done that in his 36 years?
Taylor Swift and I are the same age right now. Like, there's a point in time where we're the same age for 2 weeks, and think about that. Like, that's what
they've accomplished in their 36 years. What are we do? First of all,
we're great though. We're doing great.
Oh my god,
we look cute now. We have better angles.
I guess we got he's won Super Bowls and married the biggest pop star in the world. She's a multi-billionaire. Yep. We have good camera angles.
Exactly, and that really is all what matters. But yes, it was overall a very exciting experience. I would say that if you are someone who's hesitant to get into sports, I do think the DraftKings sportsbook is a good way to get yourself involved and get yourself excited about it. Because I don't really care so much about the sport. Right. I care more about that. And it did make it a lot of fun. And everybody that we were with, of course, were with all the DraftKings people and all their friends and other influencers. We were with like the Bob Does Sports guys were there.
Did they do the golf thing with us?
Yes. Yeah, those guys.
Internet Invitational, the golf thing.
The golf thing, the Internet Invitational, which was like the biggest thing we've ever
done.
The thing
that paid our salaries this year?
Yeah. No, each video got like millions of views.
It's insane.
Crazy. But those guys were there. Very nice. Extremely nice guys. Loved meeting them.
What about Quan? That's the guy everyone hated.
Quan.
He's not Bob Does Sports. He's like
a golfer, isn't he?
Golfer?
He was not there. No. It was only the Bob Does Sports guys. But yeah, shout out to DraftKings for showing us a good weekend, and shout out to Arrowhead for being the place where everyone in Kansas City is. We were saying that like it's a ghost town. The whole city is a ghost town. Everyone's at Arrowhead. It's kind of nuts. Like, we didn't see people anywhere until we got to the game. Yeah, it was crazy. I don't know what was going on. Maybe because it was so cold out, but like it was literally no one in the streets, no one in the hotels, barely anyone at any of the restaurants. A lot of people at the barbecue place, but that was it. Everyone else was at Arrowhead.
God,
it was nuts.
I was there when I was 34. I was there. I was at a frat party.
Hell yeah.
It was
right where you belong at 34.
Oh God. I remember like looking around being like, we need to
Was it one of those high noon things?
Yeah, no, it was Caitlin's thing.
Oh, Caitlin's
It was parents'
thing.
weekend.
Yeah.
So obviously I was like out as parents' weekend. One thing leads to another. Next thing you know,
so bad. There are probably other older siblings creeping around somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, I could have been their grandparent.
Totally. 100%.
Next thing you know, I'm peeking out the blinds at 6 in the morning. 6 in the morning like a piece of shit. But I had a good weekend here in New York.
Yeah, how was it? How was the weather?
It was freezing cold.
Of course.
But it's I'm having a little trouble deciding if I want to get a Christmas tree for my place or not.
Ooh, interesting. Okay.
It's like lonely. It's not lonely. It's kind of sad to have a Christmas tree if you're just getting it for yourself. And I feel like every time I look at the tree, I'll be like, okay, I'm just looking at a tree alone. What's even the point?
I have a Christmas tree. My apartment is so decked out.
Of course it is.
It literally looks like Christmas threw up. Like, I really went all in.
Yeah.
I will say though, last year I accumulated a lot of decorations from my Nana, who passed away. Sure. Can I bring up my Nana on every podcast? I don't know. Shout out Nana. I think I brought her up last time. Bring up this time again. So I inherited a lot of her things. So I have all these little like snowman figurines and Santas and like elves and shit. And the wig I'm wearing, yes. Now. And thank you to her for that.
Yeah.
She loved a little curl. But so it looks different this year and more. But you do it.
I
do it.
And
every
you don't
time.
think it's sad if you're alone to have a Christmas tree?
I think it's sadder to sit in an empty apartment with no Christmas cheer.
Okay, well, Meek Phil got me 2 little rainbow gay nutcrackers last year for Secret Santa, so I do have that.
So at least you have that on board.
I don't know. I have the perfect spot for it. It's just like, do I really want to fucking do this schlep? And then it's like, do I get a small? I'm an old lady at heart.
Do you have to go very far for your?
No,
do you have a close tree?
Door.
Yeah, my thing was literally right outside my apartment is where I kept get my tree, so I have no excuse. And it was kind of inexpensive. Like I got like my tree's about as tall as me, and it was $130. Really not bad at all. So see how much
for New York City.
For New York City, it's not bad. But also, if you are not wanting to commit to like the big tree, get yourself a little fake one from Amazon that's pre-lit.
I know.
You can roll it up at the end of the year, shove it in the thing, and then you always have it. If you want to put it up, you put it up. If you don't, you don't.
I want a ceramic. I'm such an old lady. But when I first moved to New York,
those are coming back. I've
they're
been seeing them
give
all
me old
over.
lady decorations,
Oh, yeah.
like big retro light bulbs, ceramic, everything.
My Nana had a same thing, had a ceramic Christmas tree. My parents have it now, but it's like
It's the best.
That was like I don't know what time period. I guess the 60s.
60s,
right?
yeah.
But all over, if you're on TikTok, and I'm really just getting served Christmas shit constantly. Those are really
I'm getting
in
served
style
like
right now.
Ukrainian war stuff.
Oh God!
You're getting.
You gotta start searching Christmas lights.
I know. Listen to us. Christmas. So I'm trying to decide whether or not to do that.
I think you should. I think you should get yourself. Maybe if you don't want to commit to a whole tree, maybe you get a little garland to hang up hang up somewhere underneath your TV. Help yourself out. Bring a little cheer.
I need to.
You
But
do.
then it's like I feel like that's giving up.
No, it's not. Not
It's
at
like,
all.
all right, I'm at the point now where I'm like, okay, I'm getting a tree and I live alone. I'm a fucking loser.
I think the exact opposite, Pat. I think that shows that you're comfortable enough that you want to celebrate your own joy.
But what if
and
I'm
have
not
your own
comfortable
fun.
enough celebrating?
Well,
my
then
own
fake
joy?
it till you make it, bitch.
Okay.
What are you doing? You got to put some stuff up. Make yourself feel better. Because you know what's really nice? When you've got the tree all lit up and all the lights are
I
off and it's
know.
warm and cozy and you're watching a little Christmas movie by your fucking self because nobody needs to be around. How annoying are other people? So it's the most blissful I've ever been is sitting alone in my lit up apartment like the Grinch with my fucking
Well, Christmas is
tea.
best spent alone.
Exactly.
That's what they
and
say.
that is what they say.
You know what I used to do when I moved to New York? I was so poor. We used to steal a Christmas tree every year.
That's amazing.
Talk about like
I
the
love
Grinch.
that.
I was literally like tiptoeing like the Grinch.
You'd be a great Grinch.
And there was like I live with 3 dudes, and we would just steal a tree every year.
That's incredible.
Because they leave here with 150 trees, and we
Yeah.
rationalize it in our head. We go, oh, well, we can just fucking take a tree. Scumbag move.
How did you get it away? Well, I guess you could run some ops on one of those
just pick 'em up.
stands, but
No,
then
we
just
literally
run,
ran ops. We would have people like talk to them and just
and
walk
then just
away.
run away with one.
And I was leaving a date on Saturday night, and I had a couple cocktails.
Yeah? And you
And
almost stole a tree?
I was like, no. I was like, this is no longer funny.
No.
You are 36. If you get caught stealing a Christmas tree,
Oh, no,
drunk,
no.
literally like the Grinch.
No, you can't. Yeah, like hiding behind it.
I know. And then like,
No,
what
it's
do I
too
do?
much.
Like, I tell the guy I'm like on a date with, like, hold on, I gotta go get a tree.
I think that I mean, honestly though, I don't think that it's so like scary to be caring about decorating your apartment or like lame or whatever. I think it's actually really nice. And think about if somebody comes over and sees like your Scrooge ass house, that to me would be a red flag. Like Christmas is 2 weeks away and you've got one gay nutcracker over here. Like that's not enough.
Okay, I have 3 little like trees too.
What do you mean?
Little tiny trees.
Okay, so you have like you've got a
I have
Christmas village.
it's contained. I have
Okay.
a contained Christmas
You've
village.
got the makings of a Christmas
I have a
village.
nice candle.
Okay.
But
so that's
yeah.
not as bad as you're making it seem.
No.
Maybe if you don't want to go full tree, you get a little fluff for the bottom and set it up and some lights and make that your Christmas
I could
corner.
do train play.
Sure.
I
Get
could set up
little
a train around the apartment.
Those trains are fucking expensive, by the way. I looked up those
Yeah.
trains out of curiosity. I didn't get one because they are loud, but
You hate loud.
I hate
you hate
loud.
loud men.
I hate
you
loud
hate
men.
loud people. You know
I
what's the
just like
biggest
things to be
ick?
calm.
I want to do the 12 ick. I want to do the 12 days of ickness with you.
I love that.
I don't know when in a couple next
We need
week
to come
we
up
start.
with that. Yeah.
The
We'll do it all at
biggest
once.
ick in the world for me is when a guy yells, "Let's go."
No, I hate it. Let's go.
Let's go. Even like little things like, "Let's go." Stop,
it.
you fucking Neanderthal.
When they're saying it in a very serious way too. Like I've been
Yeah.
in moments where I'm like, let's go, like kind of in like
But it's a joke.
mocking way. Right. But I don't like when people are dead serious being let's go. It's just, it's totally a turn off. I'm
Yeah,
with
don't
you.
put your joy on us.
Also, is your family coming to visit you at any point from now until
That's-
Christmas?
so
Like your
that's the
nephew?
thing.
Because he's going to come into your Scrooge house.
I know.
You got to do it big for him.
So I have my sister-in-law is from South Africa. Her sister and her sister's 2 kids
Yeah.
are coming to the States for the first time.
Oh my God, Pat, you have to do
I
this. If
know.
you need assistance, I would gladly help.
I would
I'd
love
love to
that.
decorate.
And so they're coming to the States for the first time.
Oh my
and
God.
they're going to do some time in Massachusetts. They're here for like 20-something days. They're going to do time in Massachusetts.
Wow.
And then they're going to come to New York.
Uh-huh.
And they're going to see my place. But the space is so limited that I'm like, if I get a tree,
Well,
then
you
we're all
can-
just going to be like shoved in here with a fucking
Sure.
tree.
Are they staying with you?
Yes.
Okay.
They're saying they think it's like the 18th, 19th.
Maybe you just
20th. I
rearrange
out
a little
them to
bit.
when they're staying.
Yeah, sorry. Well, it's fine.
whatever.
Maybe you just rearrange slightly.
Yeah.
I got to think about. I don't know if I've been in your new place and seen the setup.
I don't think so. But I'm like excited to have them
I
come.
think it's
And I
gonna
was
be
telling
lovely.
Stacy, I was like, are there any like one of the kids? The older boy is 18. The younger girl is 15. I've been around teenagers since I was a teenager.
Right.
So I'm like,
oh, that's
okay, I was
tough.
like, I don't know what to fucking do.
Especially
like,
because you can't drink. That's the worst.
I know,
thing.
but they can drink in South Africa.
Oh shit.
So I was like, oh, give them an ID. Like,
Can I tell you a cautionary tale?
Yeah.
I'm not going to say the bar that I was at
Yes.
because it was a legit problem. So I had friends visiting from Greece. Very similar situation. My friend's daughter was able to drink in Greece. 16 is their drinking age or whatever.
Right.
She was 16 or 17 when they visited. And we went to a bar after a lovely dinner. And she obviously wouldn't serve her. And so she was kind of like sulking in the corner being like, then well, give me a fucking beer. Like, all I want's a beer. And I was like, I got this. Don't worry about it. And so I'm thinking back to like college when you just kind of sneak beers to your friends and you're all the same age and everybody's underage. Who cares? So I go up there. We were already kind of finessing the bartender for a while, having him make us shots, and he liked us. I was with a group of people as well. And so I ordered a beer, which is not really what I was drinking. And so I was like, can I have this beer? And I like slid it to her under the table and like told her whatever. She was 17. And so I slid under the table. She took it and she like poured it in her own cup and whatever. Within seconds, the bartender was over being like, can I talk to you? And he like pulled me away from the table.
When was
pulled
this?
me into, this was like maybe a year ago. A little over a year ago.
Recent. You're
Very
like
recent.
you're an adult woman.
No. I was an adult woman, and I was drunk on a bottle of wine from dinner. But I lost myself thinking like, of course she can drink. Who cares?
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
So,
if she's with people, it's like
her
whatever.
mother was there. Her mother was with her, and so was her. Yeah, and so her mom was like, if you can pull it off, go ahead. Like she didn't care. But then so this guy pulls me in the back of this bar and is like, do you understand how you put us in danger doing stuff like this?
Oh, shut up.
No, but wait. So it got to a point where, again, I was really drunk and this guy is yelling at me almost to the point where I was like, is he enjoying this right now? Like, it was weird how much he like wouldn't stop yelling at me to the point where like the other bartender came up and was like, all right, man, we get it. Like, it's enough,
Fuck
you know?
that.
Very strange. I haven't been back to this establishment since, but it's a very popular place. I'll tell you later. And I'm afraid to go back because
Wait,
I'm like,
can you say it and I'll actually bleep it?
White Horse Tavern. I know.
Really?
I know.
I'm not bleeping it.
And it was
It's staying in. Oh, wow.
And it was a really random night. I was a bunch of my Greece friends were here. It was like a Tuesday night. We went out it was like holiday time. We went out to dinner at like Malaparte or Malatesta, one of those ones right there.
On the corner on Washington Street.
They're both on the corner, like a block from each other. I forget which one we went to.
Mama had some wine.
We did. It was our reunion. We hadn't seen each other in a while. Or no, sorry, it was from Greece, from like the very first time I went. And so, we went, and this guy, he was young. The bartender was younger, and he was in my face. And it was, even though I was drunk, I felt like he could have certainly kicked me out, called the police, got me in all kinds of trouble, banned me from the restaurant.
Or just kept bartending.
Right. But I mean, I do understand that was wrong. And now, like the next day, I was sick to my fucking stomach. I was mortified. And also, I run around acting like.
It's embarrassing.
It's
if you're at a
embarrassing.
Yeah.
What if that, and things I don't think of in the moment, like what if that guy did know I worked at Barstool or know that whatever, like that's not a good look. And so.
No, not at all.
It was just, I'm still really embarrassed about it to this day. But that guy yelled at me in a weird way. And the other bartender was like, bro, chill.
Weird way.
He was like young and in my face, like almost it was like, are you trying to kiss me right now? Like
you
it was
kiss
that
him?
vibe. I like
you get
would
caught,
though. He was
you get
cute.
caught with providing alcohol and sexual assault in one. You go, so Kelly Keys was given to people,
like,
and then she also kissed me.
And then I can't, right? No, it was so crazy. Like I just, whatever. So don't do that to your friends.
Do that.
Don't get drunk enough to think that it's okay because it really is a problem for the restaurant. And I didn't even consider it. And that's why I told that story.
I want to bring them to the pop punk concert in New York. But I think I asked Stacy, and Stacy is Miles' mother for everyone listening.
Oh, yes.
Miles and Everett's mom, my brother's wife. And she's like, they're a little too young. And part of me is like, you know what? Fucking, who gives a shit? Like, they're in America for the first time, 15, 18.
It's whatever.
We'll get them in, and they can go hang out.
I wonder if they're allowed even in the place, though, you know?
I talked to Robbie Fox, and he's like, we could figure it out. But I also don't. I also told them I'm going to be, they're coming the day after the Barstool Christmas party.
Oh, forget it.
I'm going to be biblically hungover.
Yes.
Like a generationally hungover after the Barstool Christmas party. Last year, people were out until 5 a.m.
I'm trying to remember where I was. Was I out with you guys?
I think so.
I was definitely at the bar and I was definitely hammered, but I forget where I went after.
And that's what I love about, you know what? The New York versus Chicago. Chicago votes. They have a Christmas party. They get like catered lunch for a couple weeks or whatever.
Yeah.
people in New York are like, oh, no, we'll take the liquor.
No, we always want the booze.
We will take the liquor.
I don't
and
give
people
a
here know
fuck.
how to party.
Yes, I don't give a fuck about a free lunch. I care about free booze.
No, give me free
And
booze.
I want I want little mini grilled cheese sandwiches.
Yep.
I want all that bullshit. I love a Christmas party. I really do.
I want the engineers upstairs hammered.
Yes.
You know, I want the HR people, you know, tied on. One of the funniest moments I had all of last year in any holiday party was we were staying at the bar and you know, some open bars you can only have beer and wine.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, I'm gonna try and get a shot. And
Yeah.
I look at Gaz, and he's standing there next to the couple. I think it was two of our HR ladies. And I was like, can we order shots? The confusion on. He goes, what? I was like, are we allowed to like order shots? Or he goes, yeah, you can order shots. And I was
Yeah,
like,
you're allowed to
and then everyone was just like pouring out shots.
Is that what everybody started getting on the bar and pouring pouring the Pink Whitney in everybody's mouth? That was so hilarious.
Shout out Abby from Blue Haven South if you're in New York. It's
that's
the
really fun.
fucking
I don't want to
best.
dox our. I think is that where we're going again? No,
I'm not sure.
We
Yeah, I'm not
are-
sure.
it's
I don't think
coming
they
up.
announced it yet.
they didn't tell us.
They definitely did.
Oh
but I'm-
no, they did, and it is.
I'm
it
just
is
covering
where
for
we're
Kelly.
going. But, yeah, sorry. Blah, blah, blah.
We'll see. There
Forget
will
what
be
I said.
security.
Bleeping all kinds of shit.
I
But
know.
Ultimately, I would say,
Ultimately, I do like to drink.
yeah, exactly.
And I'm leaning in.
And end of story.
I think it's just a good thing to do.
You gotta do it, and I love an opportunity 2 days in a row. I'm excited for the party. I'm way more excited for Pop Punk though. It's been
Punk
a
is gonna
while
be
since
great.
I've been able to go to a show in New York.
And take your top off.
Exactly, and I'm really just trying to pull these nipples, these white ass nipples, wintertime nipples out.
It's when I realize I'm gay.
Yeah.
I go, oh, female nipples? Okay.
Ow.
Don't really do
With
any
no
nipples.
tan
Don't really
lines.
do it for me.
Yeah.
No tan lines. It's like Barbie in front.
Literally, you can't even tell.
Every holiday season, we give the same gifts, which is things people don't need, don't want, and don't remember. But this year, Kraken, the official crypto platform of Barstool Sports, is offering something with real potential. That is the gift of Bitcoin. And if it sounds intimidating, I promise you it's not. Here's how it works. If you're new to Kraken, sign up before December 24th, and you'll receive $50 in Bitcoin as a holiday gift. Once again, sign up for Kraken before December 24th. You're going to get $50 in Bitcoin as a holiday gift. And if you're already a Kraken user, you get a $125 Bitcoin gift to give someone who hasn't joined yet. It's simple. Get Bitcoin, give Bitcoin, and give a gift that might mean something more. Go to kraken.com/gift of Bitcoin and start selling with intention. Disclaimer, not investment advice. Crypto trading involves risk of loss and is offered to U.S. customers excluding New York and Maine through Payward Interactive, Inc. Terms apply. We have to talk a little bit about, we have some topics we want to get to here.
Yes.
Heated rivalry.
Heated rivalry. I have really a few, dare I say, insightful things to say about episode 3 of Heated Rivalry.
I would love that because I'm going to kick it off by saying I am so confused as to the fact that there's now another whole gay storyline.
Yes.
I thought that it was just going to be the two people in there. And now it's, Scott and Hayden?
Scott and or is it Scott Hayden is his name? Or I don't know their
I think
names.
it's Scott and something. One is the pro hockey player.
Yes.
One is the barista.
Yes.
I fucking hate the pro hockey player.
Yes.
Love bombing, like he has the power. He's love bombing this poor little
and what's his
barista
deal?
bottom.
He's married though, right? Isn't that part of it? Or he's like not out? Totally?
He's not out.
He's not out. None of these hockey players are out, by the way. That's
No.
another wrinkle in it. If you're not watching it, none of these hockey players are out. Specifically, this Ben.
Yes. It is the
hockey player's name.
It physically nauseated me.
Yes.
When he was like, well, I can't come out. And he's like, hey, would you mind coming to my birthday party? Well, I'm not out. I was like, okay, flashbacks of like me doing that and other people doing that to me. It's fucking gross.
So that is
But they're so
really
hot.
what they're so hot. Everybody in the show is
Which is also fake. Like any hot guy would be that closeted.
No,
Forget it.
No. So the questions I wanted to ask you. Obviously, we do go back and forth a little bit between Ilya and
Holden, something like that. Yeah,
something.
I'll look them up now.
I don't know why I can't remember anybody's names, but I just keep calling them like hot guy this, hot guy number
Right.
1, number 2. But we bounce back a little bit now between these two relationships. And I wrote down that I said that I did kind of like at first, before I realized that guy Ben was like a love bomber, typical piece of shit
Yeah.
that like does that.
I
When he like
fucking
brought him in the
hate
apartment
it.
and was like, all I know is that I want you to be here when I get back from practice,
Oh,
and I want you to be
ew.
here when I get back from the game. And I also had a very
I was like,
similar
dude, get
feeling.
out, have some self-respect and
Right.
leave.
And set the boundary. And I do think that he was trying at first to not like jump all the way in and like have this moment
Yeah.
where he's like, oh, this guy's obsessed with me, we're dating. Like he was, you know, no, we're just, it's nothing. And the other guy, the hockey player, really was forcing the issue. And I think it's interesting to see that dynamic, you know, outside of a straight couple, because that's my
Right.
only experience, and it's a fucking
No, that was
nightmare.
literally me and my ex. We
Yeah.
were dating for 11 months, and he was like, "Move in. That way, at least we can wake up next to each other."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Okay, cool." But like in 2 years,
By the way,
like, you're
literally
gonna be
same.
fucking other people.
Yeah, literally saying.
That's why it made me feel so gross. Okay, Shane and Ilya,
Shane and Ilya.
Scott,
Hollander, right?
Scott, and no, Hollander is Shane Hollander.
Yes, Shane Hollander.
And Ilya Rozanov.
Ilya
Those are the first
Rozanov.
two, and then Scott Hunter and Kip Grady.
Kip Grady.
Yes, and there is a Hayden Pike, but I don't know who the fuck that is.
Oh, I don't know.
Regardless, I hope it goes back to the original too, because they
Mm-hmm.
seem so much more innocent. But I don't like the power dynamics in it, and it's like the gay 50 Shades of Grey.
A little.
It just grosses me out a little bit with
Ilya's
like the
got some
closeted
issues.
aspect.
Ilya's
Yeah.
got some self-hate. I think he's
Yes.
dealing with.
Read
we
him down.
We see the reveal a little bit of him and his dad. How his dad shits on him all the time, but also that his dad like has dementia.
Yep.
So that was a big wrinkle.
Yes.
I don't know if you noticed that part when he
Yes.
was like, "Where's your mother?" And he's like, "Well, she's dead." So
Yeah.
or where's so and so? She's dead. I don't know. I was kind of paying half attention to that part, but I am very impressed with how dynamic the characters do seem. Like they do seem like they all have some shit, and I appreciate a broken character. So I'm
Right.
watching. But I wanted to say that I was thinking about this. One Hollander, the guy, I was like low key pretty femme when he like has him on the bed and he's like jerk off for me. I was like,
he's the hottest. Hollander's the hottest person.
he's
I've ever
so
seen.
hot, but I also was like, that looks familiar. Like I've like that's been a scenario where I'm the girl in that scenario, and it's like, oh, interesting. So that to me, I was like, that's a very submissive thing to put
Yes.
yourself in, and I was surprised to see that. But I also said
Gays
that
we love a dom sub situation.
But the only, I would say, like intimate gay relationship sex stuff that I've watched and enjoyed, that's, you know, I mean, I don't know, they don't have a lot of they don't have a lot of shows and movies that are
None.
like gay sex like
That's
this.
why every single gay person I know,
Right.
Heated Rivalry is Sunday Night Football for gay people.
Fully. And so Call Me By Your Name is one of my favorite movies of all time. And you hated it? You don't like it?
I think these things are just a little too real for me.
So my first
He was too young.
watch,
Timothée Chalamet
he
was
too
so
young.
young.
I
White
did
Boy of the
also
Year.
think
Yeah.
that. I did also think he was a little too young, and that was a little strange. But I always thought to myself, like, the sex scenes are so hot, and I'm like, why is that? Like, why did I feel that way watching it? But I think it's because, and I wrote this down, I said that I'm seeing men, because I'm attracted to men, obviously,
Right.
and I'm seeing men in both roles at the same time, being dominant and vulnerable. And I like seeing men be dominant, and I like seeing men be vulnerable. And so it's kind of like, oh my, it's like overwhelming.
A straight man has never been there.
Never. That's the same. A straight man could never. Like it's
Yeah.
one or the other if you're lucky, but it's
Right.
really like pretty emotionless for the most part.
Right.
And it's cringe sometimes that there is emotion. But what I'm watching unfold.
What do you mean, in real life with
In
a
real
straight
life.
person?
I'm talking
Yeah.
about like in real life, or even honestly watching sex scenes with straight people on TV. It's like the girl is always in some, I don't know, I guess I get tired of seeing.
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
You don't see that. That's why
Yeah.
it made me so uncomfortable. I was like, it's like a little bit too real. That's all I was
Right. But I think that is what makes it so good is you're a little
Yeah.
uncomfortable. You're kind of like, wow, but it's certainly opening my eyes to what I'm like, how I'm consuming it. And
Right.
it's very interesting to me. And I can't wait to keep watching. I'm very locked in.
Was it Friday nights?
I think so.
It's Friday nights. Yeah.
But even the other relationship that we don't like, that too made me uncomfortable because I could kind of put myself in that
Yes.
scenario with the love bombing. But even the way that they would connect, I was like, wow, that's like very passionate, very intimate, that you really just don't, it just is so cheese
You gotta
watching it in
quench
like
the, you gotta
straight
quench
sex.
the thirst when you're closeted man. It's
Yeah.
like you get what you can get.
Right.
That's why closeted men are the biggest sluts of them all.
I believe it.
Because they'll sleep with anyone.
Yeah, of course.
Also, the sex
A
scene.
lot of women are the same.
I know. Hollander is not getting pounded out like that for the first time.
Oh no, he was an expert
He's
in
gonna be
that.
like, So like he's not gonna be.
All I kept thinking was like, there's got to be a lot of lube around.
Yeah,
how much lube
he's like
is happening
getting
right
like
now?
he's like arching his back from fucking relax.
He's a pro.
He is
It's
a
not
pro.
his first rodeo. Reveal though that Ilya does fully like have a girlfriend though.
I know
That I didn't know.
And then the guy,
and who's like knows and is open and whatever. That other
Yep.
guy, I totally forgot about that too.
then the guy, his like hookup from when he was younger.
Yep. But remember, she like brought them together. Wasn't that his girlfriend who
Yes.
was like, "Look who I brought," and
Yeah.
like left them alone? So maybe she just doesn't give a fuck. She's like
It's so weird.
his beard a little bit in
Shout
Russia.
out to the closet cases.
Shout
I
out
need
to
a, like
the
a
closet
closeted
case.
hockey player. I see some closet
feel like
guys
you
when I
could
go
get-
home sometimes, and I'm
Yeah.
like, this is good luck, but I don't know
Yeah.
how the fuck you're alive right now.
For real.
It's got to be insane.
There was I went to the moment where the hockey guy was like, "Do you want to come to a game? One of my games, whatever."
That made me happy.
Do you know? So it made me happy too, but it also made me, and kind of exactly what happened was a little bit. Not actually, no, it wasn't exactly what happened. It was I once went on a date with a hockey player semi recently who I randomly slid into my DMs, too young for me, and I went anyway. It was a very, very early dinner, so I was like, whatever. I'm not gonna say his name, but I do follow him
This
on
one
Instagram
I
if
will.
you wanna.
I will.
I'll
bleep.
tell you after. You would never know him. You would never know him. But,
He's like an NFL player.
yeah. And so he invited me to the game after dinner. And I mean, it was like the next
Make a
day.
note.
It was like the next day. And I was like, okay, I went with my friend. I'd never been to a game or whatever. We're in like the seats. And he was like, oh, afterwards you go to this area and I'll come out and say, hey, before we head back to, wherever we need to go.
Jerk each other off in the
not
locker
he's
room.
not a
Yeah.
New York player.
Oh.
And so I was like, all right, blah, blah, blah. Then after the game, we like went to the section or whatever to like find him, and he never came out. And I was with one of my girlfriends, and I was like, I swear to God, we had dinner last night, and like we didn't
She's
hook
like, "You're
up.
lying."
We didn't hook up, didn't kiss, like nothing. Like there was no, and there really wasn't chemistry. He like didn't drink, I did.
Is he
like
American?
it was yes, and it was like it just wasn't a good fit. But in that moment, I was like, oh, so every hockey player is just like, want to come to my game? And you sit in like the section. Like they were sitting in the same section I was sitting in.
There's like 15
it was too
girls
much.
kinda, like, looking around?
Literally, yes. Like I was sitting between like other players' family members. Like it was really strange. Like now
Have you
looking
talked to him
back.
yet since?
No. Actually, I don't even think we texted. I think I said something like, thanks a lot, best
What
of
a
luck.
dickhead.
I can't decide if he was a dickhead or not. I think he was just young, and I don't think,
Like 22, like young.
yeah. He was like
Kelly.
maybe 24.
Oh, Kelly, you're
Let
getting
me
after
see
the
how old he
22-year-old
was.
hockey
Let me see how old he
players.
was. I mean, he was just so nice, and he had slipped.
You Google Paul. You go Paul Bisonet. age.
Yeah. No, that is Biz. You call me anytime.
Oh. My goodness.
He's 26. Which
26.
is at this point like a decade younger than me.
It's all right. I went on a date with a 27-year-old over the weekend, and he blocked me after.
No, stop. Really? What happened? Where'd you go? Where'd you go?
I deserve to be blocked.
Oh,
I
fuck. Did you
deserve
get too
to.
drunk? Were you weird?
No, I wasn't. It was one of these. It was one of these.
Oh,
things.
no.
It was one of these things where I just threw caution to the wind.
Fuck.
But like we sat down,
Damn it.
and like it was in a bar, and it was crowded, and like I'm talkative in a bar, and
Oh, no.
within 5 minutes, I was like, there's nothing long term
Yeah.
happening here.
Yeah.
And
That's
we
exactly how I
drank
felt.
together for like hours and hours.
You can make friends.
Yeah, and
That's
then
how
he
I felt
came
at my
back to-
dinner. I was like, we're friends. We're not anything more than
And
that.
then he came back to my place after.
Yeah.
And I was literally I was like, okay, fine, you come back. I was so tired.
Oh, no.
I was like, do you want to like lay down? As my excuse to like fall asleep and get him out. And I think
course.
he took that as, do you want to fuck?
Let's have sex. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I could see that.
Which is
I
definitely
probably-
how it came off.
For
but I'm like,
sure.
oh, no, like, I'm 36. I'm clinging to life
Yes.
right
Like
now.
I'm actually needing
Yeah, I need a
sleep.
Gatorade. I
Yeah.
was like, we can hydrate when we get back to my place. He was
Yes.
like, what is hydrate? I was like, so I'm going to be hungover for a week?
week.
Oh, he was so sweet,
Oh
though.
no!
He was
so then
a
what
nice
happened?
guy.
So you lay down. You slept over, or like
No, he was like, oh, I don't know. I was like, perfect. And then we like talked a little more. He left. And then I checked the following, because I was off the apps. I checked the following day.
Oh, no.
And we had unmatched. And I was like, you know what?
Well,
I respect that.
whatever.
Because I wasn't going to do it.
and that's fine. And now you have a clear line as to what
That's what you're
happened,
crying.
and it's no big deal.
know.
And I just think that both of us need to adjust our sights higher. That
On
was another
age-wise.
thing. Age-wise, that was another thing I thought about over the weekend. Like the people that seem to be attracted to me, everybody, of course, but mostly guys a little bit older than me.
Okay.
Especially,
Oh my
and I'm
God,
not saying
the opposite.
I'm not saying like I want like dad age people, like 60-year-olds.
You want granddad.
I want, yeah, and I'm looking for a papa. But no, I think that age, those that age of men is always attracted to me, and they're always telling me I look like somebody.
Right.
Like, you know, you really look a lot like some. You know, it's always an actress or whatever.
A 1950s
yes,
actress.
like it's always that vibe. But I do think that guys like in their 40s are most attracted to people like. Yes, of course, everybody's attracted to 20-year-old girls, like whatever. But you know,
seems
I'm not
weird to me.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm not shoved up with lip filler and stuff. So I think I'm like a
Right.
normal looking person. I just need to set my sights a little bit higher.
I think that's a beautiful
We
thing.
need more maturity, both of us.
See, I got rid of all the apps and I got them back.
Yeah.
And
Right,
I
after
was
he did
I
Rivalry
had my
premiere.
age higher, and I was
Uh-huh.
like, all right, let me lower it down a little.
Yeah.
If there's a man who is 26 to 31 within a 10-mile radius, he's liking me on
He's
Hinge.
on your shit. Yeah.
So
Well,
that's
I mean,
what I'm dealing
you're hot
with.
and cool, so I get it.
Whoa. Do you want to come back next week?
Yeah, I'd like to. But really.
I was going to say, speaking of hot and cool, but definitely not speaking of hot and cool. Another
Oh, no.
show we have to talk about. Did you watch 50 Cent's The Reckoning?
Yes. Or that's
the Diddy.
The Diddy documentary. Yeah. Yes, I did. I finished it yesterday. Masterpiece by 50 Cent. I have so much respect for him for doing this. I really do.
He's been waiting to do this for like there's petty, and that is a level of petty that has never been seen before.
Oh, yeah. Well, in one of the episodes, Diddy is on stage accepting some kind of award for some bullshit. Who knows? And he says something along the lines of like, it was right after Ciroc, right after Ciroc like blew up and all that shit. And he was like,
Ciroc was good.
Ciroc was good. And he did a great job marketing it. Like
Yep.
no one is taking away the fact that like Diddy is a good marketer, and that is the problem with and why he got away with so much is everybody just like believed him and liked him and whatever. But ultimately he had said something along the lines of like, I'm paving the way for my people. I'm the first like black billionaire made from like other stuff, like, you know, with Ciroc and everything else he was working on, not just music or something of that sort. I would say 50 Cent is also in that category, not only for like vitamin water, but for everything else that he had been involved in over the years. And from my perspective, it seems like 50 Cent wants to set the record right for men in that industry, strong black men in that industry doing it, and not have it be Diddy. You know what I mean? Like, because Diddy did do all those things, but he was also a total fucking scumbag on the side.
He also,
so I appreciate 50 Cent like setting the real tone for people to look up to. Does that make sense?
I love it 100%, and I love that he only did promo on Good Morning America because ABC is the only station they can watch in prison.
It's
and
amazing.
They ask him, they're like,
It's
do you
amazing.
think, like, what do you think Diddy would think of this documentary? He goes, I think it will be amazing. I think he's gonna think it's amazing. It's like he's like, a journalist won't reveal their sources. The smile he had was so good. You know, Diddy's buying up Shreveport, Louisiana.
No way.
He owns like all of downtown. One of the buildings has G Unit on downtown.
Ew. Oh, wait.
Ew, yeah.
Diddy or 50 Cent?
Oh, 50 Cent.
Oh, okay,
Sorry.
okay. Because 50 Cent, that's also strange, but maybe
So
he's
strange.
turning it into like 50
But I
Cent
love,
world.
listen, I love the level of petty.
I love
he
level
has
of
been
petty.
waiting to fucking do that because I'm petty.
Same.
There's been times where, and I'm also a big believer in karma.
A huge believer in karma.
I've been screwed over by people.
Yes.
Personally, definitely personally.
Oh, yeah.
Professionally, and it always comes back to that person.
Every single time.
Always, which is why
To
I
quote,
bite my fucking tongue, because I know those people are going to
You got to do it. You always have to bite your tongue. That's a lesson that I have a hard time learning. I have a really
Me
hard
too.
time biting my tongue when I just have to let karma take care of things.
Yep.
But yeah, to quote my girl Taylor, the trash takes itself out every single time.
Yes.
And so that's
Yes.
she does say that. And so I think that this documentary, you got to watch it if you have any interest in this at all. But the information, Diddy killed Tupac.
Right.
That's very clear.
Allegedly.
Or he made that happen.
Keep going. I'm just making sure
he
we're still
talked
recording.
with the Crips and had that done, and which is so crazy. And then Biggie got shot. That whole thing in itself,
And then he's out dancing
And then
after
he's
he
out
got his friend
dancing
killed?
on Diddy on
I know.
Biggie's death anniversary
That
every
he made
year.
him pay for the funeral.
Just so what a piece of shit, like, and just in a lot of ways. But I think generally the way he treated women, I feel bad for Cassie. I feel bad for everyone that got wrapped up in his orbit and kind of felt like they needed to do what they needed to do to either survive or advance their careers or whatever. And because there's a lot of that, like that, I think is the problem, is that people were down to do fucked up shit to advance their own careers until it got to a certain point. But the nuance is like, okay, well, yeah, you're speaking out about this, but what about all this other shit that you did and you're involved in? And that's why nobody wants to get involved, or that's why the Diddy's like team of 8 lawyers were able to spin his way out of it to
Oh,
only
the
like a
footage
15
where
month.
he's in the hotel and they're like,
It's
he's like, I
psychotic.
need people who have dealt with the dirtiest of the dirty. I'm gonna find a solution. I did kind of like that. He's
I
like,
mean,
I need a
it's-
solution. I was
It's
like, all right, he's a
powerful.
boss.
It's powerful, and that is really the problem. But everyone that spoke out on that doc is like, yeah. And now that I've spoken out, I'm scared for my life, and I feel bad for all those.
He's also
people.
like 5'8".
Right. Push him over. Beat his ass. I don't know.
It was so weird. Oh, and you know the song I Get Money by 50 Cent?
I get money. I
The
get money.
remix
Yeah.
with Diddy where
Yeah.
he raps about how Diddy did it. 50 Cent wrote those lyrics, and it was him confessing to all his crimes.
I
He's
did
like,
not know.
shootouts, do. Yeah, Diddy did it. And then it comes out that this is the big thing.
I had no idea. Wow, I got to go back and
crazy.
listen. Shout out to 50 though, for real, for bringing that up.
I'm trying to think of who I can have that level of. I don't think I have that level of beef with anyone right now.
I've always got people in the back of
You
my
do?
head. Yeah. Nothing is better than like serving up some justice. And it's just really been a long time since I've been able to do that. But I'm always
can
going to collect and wait for the days.
She's
I'll keep it
she's
all in the
evil.
vaults. You
Who
know?
is? I can think of one person.
Of course, there's always. I mean, I've got many. You know, there are a lot of skeletons in the closet. I always say that one day I'm going to write a book and I'm going to just tell every minute of my life in extreme detail. Change the names. It's probably all going to be true, but I'm going to title it in a way that's like, I could have made some of this stuff up.
If I did it, here's how it happened.
Literally, yes. Like that's the kind of book I'm going to write, but I'm just going to change a couple names and then you guys will see.
Justin Bieber also in the news, journal entertainment news. He said he wanted to rear naked choke everyone at Apple for
That was a crazy
for the
tweet.
dictation. the dictation
Crazy
button.
tweet. But by the way,
Love
I'm
it.
with him. It's
Beep's
annoying
back.
as fuck. That double thing, I'm always accidentally sending. Makes me feel 100 years old.
And then you hear it beep, it blows your eardrums out, and then you hear it beep, and it just records you. And you have to pray that whatever fucked up conversation you were having isn't getting sent out to the masses.
Yes.
I want to know who your enemies are.
Oh, you could probably think of them.
I could. Oh,
You know a lot of them.
are they within these walls right now?
No, actually, not within
Not
these
one.
not within these literal walls. You know what? No. I don't think not one.
I don't
is
have
within
any
these
enemies
walls
within
right now.
these walls. There used to be
There
enemies.
used to be a lot of enemies in these walls, but no.
I used to
I
walk
think,
by their desk every day.
yeah, certainly. No, I don't think there are any enemies.
This is the first ever
around.
fire sign podcast. Should we just put
Which I
Disney
was
music
trying
to
to
this
think
and
that-
just be like,
Yes,
"Oh."
yeah.
We have Cobra energy. You have to respect the Cobra. If you respect the Cobra respects you.
And that's what they say.
And that's what
And
they
that's
say.
what they say is they play the flute. Anyway.
They play the flute. What else we got? Timothée Chalamet.
Oh yeah, congrats, Marty Supreme, Kylie on the carpet with him.
Looking great. What is
Looking
Marty
great.
Supreme even about? I don't know. I
have
thought it
no
was the
idea.
show. I thought
It's
it was
ping pong.
Is that what it is?
Yes, he's a competitive ping pong player, and it's like it sounds
I thought it was like
as
the
if,
DeLorean. Whatever
No,
that
it's
is.
like
Back
he's
to the Future.
no, you're thinking Marty McFly.
Oh, I thought it was a remake.
No, what? No,
Yeah.
it's like he starts off, he's like, I want to be a professional ping pong player, and everyone basically laughs at him, and he's like, no, I'm going to be the biggest fucking thing in the world, and then he becomes like so famous in ping pong, and that's like the whole
Is it a real
thing.
story?
I think so.
So it's
I don't
Forrest
know.
Gump?
That's what I said when I first heard about it. I actually don't know if it's a real story. Maybe it's based on some real people.
What do you think of that
Let's see.
shaved head?
Marty Supreme. I hate it. I can't
Really?
wait for his hair to grow back. He just is so Marty Supreme.
I don't think it can be
real
that long.
person?
I think once you get past a certain age,
Oh,
if you have
it's based
long
on a
hair-
real life American table tennis champion, Marty Reisman. Reisman. A charismatic hustler and showman from the 50s, known for his daring plays and unique style. Though the
Wah, wah.
film takes creative liberties with his story, so it's loosely based in fact, essentially. But no, I need his hair to grow back. He has such luscious locks, and I'm just sad. I get why he's
It's a little
doing it.
duncy when a guy has short hair.
Yeah,
it's a little bit.
It looks thin, you know.
Thin?
Yeah, on the side, like in his red carpet pics with Kylie, like his long hair is so like thick and beautiful, but his like he shaved his head. It's like you can see all of his spots. You know,
I just can't
Fill
imagine
it in
them
a little.
fucking.
I can.
Okay. I can't. Like, what is he
could.
gonna do? Like with all that ass?
She's so much small. Right. That is a good question.
That is a woman.
I think he can
450 cc's under the muscle.
for sure.
I mean,
I
we're
think
talking.
I think he can handle it though. Something tells me he can handle it. I've seen that man rap and run around a stage. Something tells me he can handle it.
Really?
Yeah, he's got swag big time. I'm very attracted to Timothée Chalamet.
Oh.
Very.
Oh God.
Are you not?
He's like a.
He's not really your type, I guess.
He's just too little.
Yeah. He's not for me. He's pretty tall.
Is
He's
he?
like 6'1" or something. 6'2",
I like
maybe?
that he's a New Yorker.
Yeah.
Timothée Chalamet.
He's taller than me for sure.
You're so horned up for
I know,
Timothée
no,
Chalamet.
I am.
Oh, he's 5'10".
I am on about, no, is he really only that short?
Yeah, he's 5'10".
All right, so we're the same height. Regardless, no, I am very openly horned up for Timothée Chalamet at all times.
The next question is Timothée Chalamet LGBTQ? I don't think the
people just want him to be
gays.
gay.
He's
they're
like
over
a
him.
straight. He's the only straight twink.
Yes, and I think that's fair. What about Jacob Elordi?
Gross.
You think he's gross?
That fucking coat hanger.
Did you?
That coat hanger goblin.
You guys are kind of built the same.
We could probably share clothes.
Yeah, you definitely could.
Yeah. Also, like
He
with a
might be
nose
taller,
job,
though. He might be
with a
taller.
nose job and long hair, I could be Jacob Elordi.
Exactly. Is that why you hate him?
That's literally like.
Because you're jealous.
I hate him.
Did you watch Frankenstein?
No.
I think you kind of like it.
They
Actually,
just
you know
make
what? I don't
him
know.
movie.
No, he's not. He's not really. He's like he's. You know, he's emotional. That's the whole thing. Like they try to show that
Please,
the
I'm
monster
emotional.
is emotional, and the creator Frankenstein is the crazy one.
He goes, oh.
Yeah. He does a little bit of that at the beginning, but no, he figures it out.
Do they show his big fucking Jacob Elordi emotional dick in the video or no?
No.
He knows the thing is
But we see his
he
body a
knows
lot.
he's hot.
Yes,
That's
yes
what it
and
is.
no though. Like I think that he knows he's hot, but I also think he's kind of demure, and that I don't think that's an act. Like when he goes on late night award shows and stuff, and he's got an accent, so it already makes you kind of sexy inherently. But the way he kind of carries himself, I wonder if he's self-conscious a little.
He probably is.
Yeah.
What's the movie where he was like on a well-to-do family, or it was a
Saltburn.
Saltburn.
So good. I
That
love
was
Saltburn.
good.
Yeah. Barry
He's just
Keoghan.
playing himself, like the character he played in Euphoria and Saltburn. That's who he is.
100%. Yeah. Or he's really good at playing that character.
He's great at
like I
playing
said though, he's very, very sensitive as Frankenstein's monster. Worth watching.
Worth watching.
Worth watching. Also nominated for a Golden Globe.
For that?
Yes.
Really?
Frankenstein was nominated. Yeah. I think Oscar Isaac was also
Can we
nominated.
put that to bed with fucking? Why are we doing Frankenstein remakes?
That was everyone's main complaint about the redoing of it. But I appreciated Guillermo del Toro monster movie. He did Shape of Water as well with that big monster and the thing that the girl wants to have sex with. It's a whole thing. I think he's got a thing with monsters. I don't think.
so.
I know. He says it himself.
We also got to talk about something that you texted me about.
Speaking of actors, we could
Yes.
say. Speaking of actors, the Variety Actors on Actors series, the interviews are slowly coming out. There's so far been the Ariana Grande, Adam Sandler video. Brendan Fraser and The Rock is out. And also Jonathan Bailey and David Cornsweet.
Okay.
People were losing their minds over this pairing, obviously, because
I didn't watch it.
They're both very hot. Well worth the watch, I think.
Okay.
David Cornsweet he's very corny. He's Superman. Very, very corny guy. Jonathan Bailey was so smitten by him the whole time. It's like very funny to watch, like
Yeah.
how Jonathan Bailey is just so like blushing forever because David is so hot. Like he's just the way he's intense eye contact and he's so genuine that it kind of comes across as endearing. There's something about I like him a lot. I've always been a big fan of him. I loved him on The Politician, and then I loved him he was in another Ryan Murphy like old timey like Hollywood. I think it was called Hollywood. Regardless, they had a back and forth, but David Cornsweet said something to Jonathan Bailey about they both, in both movies, Wicked for Good and Superman, they both have a moment where they're levitated in the air kissing their partners. And in Superman, it's David Cornsweet lifting Rachel Brosnahan. And in Wicked, it's Cynthia Erivo lifting Jonathan Bailey because she's the magical one. And David said, I admire how you still managed to like look masculine in that moment, saying this to Jonathan Bailey.
Maintain your masculinity.
Maintain your masculinity. And people online were at first like, what the fuck? Like, why is he talking about this? I actually thought it was a really smart and sweet thing for him to say because a lot of like, you know, straight dudes watching Superman maybe wouldn't, they're the ones that would think it's like not masculine to be lifted by a woman. And so I thought it was a good conversation and I just loved him for
Where
it.
can
I
you
wanted
watch
to bring
it?
it up. On Variety's YouTube.
Variety's
They're all
YouTube.
on the YouTubes, but they talk about like their process in acting, and they're both really into theater, so they talk a lot about theater stuff.
Gay?
And, yeah, it is pretty gay. Like,
know what I'm realizing?
And David is straight, married, children, whole thing,
Interesting.
and Jonathan's gay, obviously. But it's funny, like watching them geek out over stuff, and it's worth the watch.
I love
think.
anyone who's like really into what they're into.
Yes, and they both really are.
I
and that comes
either
across.
love it or I hate it. But you know what I'm realizing talking about all these hot men and actors? I don't think I like hot men.
No.
Just like in general.
I
I'm
kinda
just
get
not
that.
like if you're a good looking guy.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
I like
I
a
want like a
good-looking
medium
guy.
guy, medium ugly, medium hot.
For you.
Don't give. You're like for me.
Well, no, but like, do you like a hot guy from afar? Like, oh, he's hot. I respect that he's hot. Like, I'm looking at you
I don't like
hot.
when someone knows they're hot. I don't like the
I agree
least
with that.
attractive thing for a gay guy, is when they know they're good looking.
I agree.
Ugh.
I agree.
Like if someone's like feeling themselves, it's like enough, please.
It's a turnoff for sure.
If Halloween is your Super Bowl,
No.
no. If
It's
Horse
a
Meat
little
Disco is
much.
your Super Bowl, no.
I think I'm very aligned with you on that. I do think that there are a few hot guys who like don't know they're hot, and I think David Cornsweat's one of those guys.
Yes.
Like he's just so gorgeous, and there are moments where you're like, how can you not know how fucking hot you are? And he certainly is confident, but it's like a different kind of confidence. You know, I don't know. I like him a lot, but
Which is why we were talking about Grant Gibbs from A Twink and a Redhead who was on
Yes.
here. He posted an Instagram
Who I
story.
fucking
First of all,
love
Grant
those
Gibbs is dead to me because he didn't respond to my DM. So
Oh my
you're
God,
dead. You're dead to me.
rude.
So I'll
Grant,
post
no.
this now.
Grant and Ash.
Likes everyone's comments, but mine. You're dead.
They're
to
my
me.
favorite fucking
They're
duo.
so
I
funny.
love them. I think they're so funny. I love them.
He posted a reel saying Instagram close friends should not be nudes
Yes.
for gay men. There are people who put me on their Instagram close friends who I don't even know.
Yeah.
And I will click on it and it's them like in a bathroom or like literal like shaft dick out like
That's
ass.
gross.
It's insane. My
That's
close friends is
horrible.
my nephews and like a dog I see on the street.
Right.
And I'm not like a prude by any sense of the mean, but
No, but you're
I
not
can't
looking
even
for that.
imagine like going through and selecting people to do that too.
No, and I think and Grant in his video,
so
you
funny.
commented on the video being like, yes, this happens all the
I was
time.
calling my local senator.
Yes, which as we all should, dial 9, whatever it is. I think that what he said about it, and he obviously was sort of tongue in cheek when talking about it, but I do think that there is like a serious level behind it. It is low-key assault. Like, what do you mean? Like, you're clicking through a story, you're seeing an unsolicited dick pic on your fucking story through a close friends of someone. What the hell is that about?
It'll be good workout, and it's you like shirtless in the Equinox bathroom with like your pubes out.
No,
like,
that's
what are
fucking
you doing?
gross. That's crazy.
I mean,
What
obviously
men are doing
keep
this?
sending them, but like I don't.
Well, right, but it's like send them, sure, but to trap people on your close friends where you don't know what you're about to look at and you click it and it's oh no, it's a dick. Like that to me that's crazy.
How about a
Who's
hi?
doing that?
Whatever happened to hi? How are you?
It's too much.
It's
Is
too
it
much.
too much though? Like
Yeah,
is there a
it's too
scenario
much.
where you'd like be like, oh, that's cool? I don't think I would
There
ever think it's
has
cool.
been. I'm not even kidding. I've had this happened to me hundreds and hundreds of times.
Yeah.
There's been like maybe a handful, and I'm like, oh, cool.
Sure.
But most of the time, I'm like, oh, like,
You're like,
am
what
I-
the fuck
I'm at
is
fucking
this?
Work.
It just seems very like forced upon, and I
Because
don't
you know
like
what
that.
it is, which I never even. It doesn't even cross my mind. Going to the gym, people go to the gym to show off.
Of course.
It has never crossed my mind. When I go to the gym, like I want to go, just being like a skinny little like nerdy
Yeah.
gay kid. I'm like, I gotta get muscle on me.
You're there to work out.
I'm there to work out. I gotta, and to each their own. It never crossed my mind that people go there just to like look
To
good
peacock.
and to show off. So I started posting like a couple.
I did see a thirst trap.
Just
I think
like
I think
you
the
know, a
other day
little
from you.
story at the gym.
Did
The
I
reaction
clap on that? I think I did, by the way. I think
the
I encouraged
reaction
that.
it gets is out of control. I'm like,
Are
should I be
people-
doing? Is this what I have to do to find a husband? Just post
so
things
what's
and
the
be at gym?
reaction? People just loved it. They just think
It's
you
like
look hot, hearts.
like 1,000 likes, and
Okay,
everything
cool.
else will be
Okay.
This clip will maybe get 2.
Right. And you're like, what the hell is this all about? Well, you don't have your
crazy.
titties out, so
I
that's
know.
why.
I never shirtless.
That
you
would
couldn't
be-
pay me enough to post a shirtless photo of myself on Instagram. I mean, I have,
Unless
but
you're at the beach or something.
unless I'm at the beach.
Yeah. A grid post at the beach in that setting, or even whatever on your story at the beach, but the gym shirtless.
Also, I don't
know
ever
about
like
that.
how I look in a. Like I'm not gonna. I can count on one hand the amount of pictures I've taken in my life where
Yeah.
I'm like, I look decent.
Yeah, it's literally same. It's after I go through a heavy editing process as well. Thank God for FaceTime.
After I go through a heavy editing process.
Yeah.
Oh, real quick, because someone else needs a studio and we have to get out here. You're going to be back next week.
Yes.
We are going to try and do the 12 Days of Ickness.
Yes, we will.
Also, I'm thinking about going somewhere warm for New Year's. I'm thinking about going to Rio de Janeiro. because
Wow.
I saw a bunch of people there posting really hot shirtless pics. I was like, oh, this looks fun. And my friend went there. He said it was great. But I don't know if I want to pull the trigger, so we're going to have to talk about that next week.
Okay, well, we'll talk at length about that. I also just booked a winter trip.
Where?
I'm going to London to see my friends.
Fun.
I know, I'm really excited. But
Amazing.
fuck, Rio? Damn. I really want to go there. That's one of
It's
the places I
either
wanna go forever.
it's either Rio or Franklin, Massachusetts, or West 12th
Well,
Street.
we'll
or
do the
no in
research
between.
and we'll have a full conversation about it.
Amazing. Taylor Watch is out now.
Taylor Watch is out now. Yes. Tuesday's episode's out now. We come out Tuesdays and Thursdays.
All right. Episode 2 in the books. We'll see you guys next week. Bye.